I'm proud to have my disability. I would never ask to have anything other than no eyesight. Everyone, it's Mel here and welcome back to Mel's Blind Life, the YouTube channel all about blindness, and welcome to a video that I think is really important to do and to talk about, because a lot of times you will hear people talking about blindness as a negative thing, and a lot of times you'll hear people saying when you are newly diagnosed with a vision loss condition that you can't anymore. But as you guys know, I have a completely different opinion on that. In the past, you guys will remember that I did a video about why my blindness isn't an inspiration. A lot of you guys really loved that, so thank you for your support with that one. But I want to talk about why I feel that blindness is a positive thing, and why I don't like the diss around blindness. You know, blindness is a disability. People who are blind are disadvantaged, and people who are blind are disabled. Now, dis is a very negative word to me. I don't like dis. I like can. I have been brought up around people who are blind, and those people can. My mum and dad are both very low vision. Mum is completely blind. Dad has very, very low vision. And they took me when I was 14 to Perth on their own. We went on a holiday, several holidays when I was little. Sometimes we would go just the three of us, and sometimes we would go with a friend or two, but my parents could. So I want to talk about the positive side of blindness and low vision. Now, please don't think that I'm discounting that it is a scary thing when you're first diagnosed with your vision loss condition, if your vision loss condition is diagnosed later on in life. Yeah, I get that. It's probably very disconcerting to realize that you're 30 or something and you are going to lose your vision. So my biggest advice, which I think you guys quite know now, is by all means grieve for it, but don't grieve too long. Because I feel that if you spend all of your life grieving, you end up with mental health issues and everything like that because of your vision impairment. I really don't feel that that is good for you. If you need to seek assistance from a counselor or a psychologist or something like that to help you with the mental health side of your vision loss, please do. Guys, it's so important that you don't let this be the end of your life. There is help out there. You can learn how to be as independent as you were before you lost your vision, with the exception of driving a car. So the word dis, I am very against disability, disadvantaged, and disabled. Why? Because I think that dis means you can't. You are disadvantaged. You don't have the advantage of sight. You are disabled. You can't do certain things. You have a disability. You don't have the ability to see. I think that the dis words have a use in some contexts. Obviously, there are things like the National Disability Insurance Scheme here in Australia. You apply for disability support, and as I say, those things do have their uses and their context. However, in everyday, day-to-day living life to the fullest, you're not disadvantaged. You need to not think that you're disabled, and you really need to try and show that you have ability rather than disability. So there are lots of funny terms that you can use for it. You can say that you're different abilities, that you have, different strengths and things like that. I personally like to say that I do have a different ability, because I do. My different ability is that I use my fingers and my ears to see things. I use my nose to see things. I have a different ability. The thing that I don't like about different is, well, I don't know, it just sounds really clunky saying different ability. So what can you say instead of saying that you have a disability? Mate, just say it as it is. I have vision loss. I have low vision. I'm completely blind. I have a spinal injury. I have multiple sclerosis. Sorry, I can't say that. I have cerebral palsy. I have a condition that causes me to not be able to do things the way that your average Joe Blow can. And not every single human being is the same, because we all have different abilities to one another. So I think that is something that is really important to grasp when you first lose your vision, is you have to come to terms with the language of your condition, and you have to be able to acknowledge it, say it as it is, accept it, grieve for it, move on. I have had my vision loss condition, my blindness, since I was born. It's genetic. It's something that I've had all of my life. I don't know anything different. I don't know what it is to be fully sighted. I don't know what it is never to be able to read Braille. I don't know what it is to be able to stand on one side of the road and recognize someone on the other side of the road and wave at them. That's just my life. I don't see it as a negative thing. I quite love my blindness. My vision impairment has led me to so many fantastic things. I mean, obviously, these ladies and gentlemen behind me here on the couch are a very good advantage. My two dogs, Darcy and Penny. I would not have two dogs like Darcy and Penny if I didn't have my blindness. But there are several other advantages for me to being blind and vision impaired. I've had lots of really cool experiences because of my vision loss. I've done things that maybe I wouldn't be able to do or wouldn't get to see without having my condition. I've met people without, in the blindness community that I probably ordinarily wouldn't have met before. I've been very lucky. So I think for me, my vision impairment is a really good thing. I love it. I'm proud to be blind, and I'm proud to have my disability. I would never ask to have anything other than no eyesight, because I just love it. I'm proud of what it has made me as a person and what it has shown me and everything else. So Guys, try and be positive about your vision loss. Try and remember that your eyesight, although initially it's a big scary thing, losing your eyesight if you've had it before, is just, it's going to be a part of you. And for me, no eyesight is so ingrained in my body and in my life that I just don't think of anything different. So remember, guys, by all means grieve for it, but then brush yourself off, hop up and live life to the fullest. Get the assistance that you need. Seek help from an orientation mobility specialist, an occupational therapist, a technology trainer, all of those people who can assist you to learn how to live your life to the fullest, and then get out there and do it. Because I would hate to think that even one of you is sitting out there at home being sad and miserable because you've got this condition that, as I said, I love. It's something that I think you need to get perspective on. And certainly if you're struggling with your blindness, please contact me. You know, I'm here for you guys on this YouTube community. There are 316 or 17 of you who are subscribed to this channel, and I love every one of you like you're my brothers and sisters and my family. So if any one of you is having trouble coming to terms with your vision loss, leave me a comment down below, send me an email, send me a message on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, all of that stuff linked in the description down below. Get in touch. I'll try and help you feel a bit better. And just remember that this is something that you've been given. You may not see it as a gift now, but to me, it's a gift to be blind and to have the vision that I don't have, because the vision that comes through your brain, your eyes, is completely different to the vision that comes through your brain. And I think that all of us who are blind or have low vision are very, very lucky.
Speech on. Stop recording video. Button.
And don't mind me while I just have an asthma attack. Awkward. Anyway, so yes, thank you all for being positive about your blindness and your disability. And I'm going to go and take some Ventolin now before I choke. So, as I said, if you need to reach out to me, reach out. I'm here for you all. Remember to be positive. Remember to think about all of the advantages that you have being blind or having low vision. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and clicking the bell notification to get new updates on my videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.